Hey guys, Cymatics here, and welcome to another tutorial for Cymatics. Today I want to show you guys something really cool. I want to show you guys how you can get Ableton to write your drum fills for you. So let's take a listen to the drop here, and then let's dig right in.
And the night falls.
Cool. So right on that last snare hit, I wanted a drum fill, and I'm not really good at writing drum fills. So what can I do to get Ableton to write it for me? So this is a really cool technique. So the first thing I want to do is just insert a MIDI track right here. I highlighted an amount of time and I hit Command-Shift-M on Mac, and it just inserted a clip. Next, what I want to do is go over to Instruments and drop in a drum rack. Now, this is where all the fun begins. Let's find some samples. For myself, I'm going to use this Cymatics Terror Tom pack. I'm going to highlight as many as I want, holding Shift, and I'm just going to drag them straight into the drum rack. So now that they're all loaded up, what you can do is go to this MIDI clip you created, double click it, and you'll see it's already folded so you can only see the drums that you're using. Now what we want to do is we want to completely fill this thing beginning to end with MIDI. So I just created a MIDI note, the length of the entire MIDI, like the entire chunk of MIDI, and now holding Option, I'm going to click and drag, and what it's doing is it's creating copies. Now I can just highlight and keep doing that to quickly fill out the amount of space. You could even fill out the full 127 or 128 MIDI in a matter of seconds. So now that that's full, if I were to hit play, our ears would probably explode because all the toms would hit at once. So what we can do is we can throw an arpeggiator on and set the random style on, so it's picking random drums. And now what we can do is we can just automate the rate to get the kind of fill we want. So let's just test some stuff out. Cool. Maybe let's try something a little faster. How about like a 30-second note on just the first hit, and then maybe some 16ths after. Dope. Like, that's exactly what I wanted. So let's listen back just to the whole bar to see if that works. Cool. And I didn't even have to think about that. That would have taken me a long time to program. And this way I can keep randomly generating results. And what you can do is if you create a new track and you set the input to it, so 31 in this case, and we hit in and record, what we could technically do is just loop record and pick our favorite one. So let's quickly do that. So just like that, it created like 10 different fills for me, which I could just scroll through the sample and pick my favorite. Or you can even just throw these into a pack. You could just create some like MIDI loop generator and record and actually create your own loops and your own fill loops that you could throw into a pack for later. So this is really cool, and this is a great way to use Ableton to write your drum fills for you. My name's Cymatics, and if you like this, I do daily tutorials over at Frequency Quest, and I'll be back soon here at Cymatics with another tutorial. Thanks again. Bye.